Cost you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Lil Kiki, Houston, Texas, legend. Man, it's been a lot going on in Texas when it come to Houston. You know, they not together like what we see coming up. It was, you know, it's kind of crazy now with the YGs that's coming up in the game, like the Sauce Walkers and different things like that. Now, mind you, fam, when it come to Bun B, you know, we know Trio Burgers, we know all this, but Bun B got a show every year, an event in Houston, Texas, and it's called the Houston Rodeo, right? But it's so big, it's like the Super Bowl if it was in Texas. So you got a lot of artists that's trying to get on that roster, and individuals like Sauce Walka have spoke out against Bun B. I did a segment on that. And he was saying that Bun B don't have no new artists coming up out of Houston, you know, on that lineup because it's big. It's a big show, fam. Now, Lil Kiki, Bun B, they got a relationship. They got hit records together, right? We know we in a time right now, especially if you get money like Sauce Walka. And let me salute Sauce. You know, for his hustle, doing what he doing, he got different businesses. He buying up the block. I salute that. Making something negative out of it. But the only thing I say about Sauce Walka, he still move like a YG rapper. And he a CEO. And I was saying that even before he got shot here in Memphis with Say So P, fam. I was saying, if you've been following the channel, I've been saying what I'm saying. Now, fast forward. Lil Kiki go on an interview. He was asked about the hate that Bun B getting with the Houston Rodeo. The interviewer really talking about Sauce Walka. See, it's a lot of hate going on in Houston towards Bun B, but Sauce Walka got the platform, and Sauce Walka the only one that got the heart to talk, you know, to speak up against the OGs. This is not the first Sauce Walka have spoke against Slim Thug. He done spoke against the Prince family when Takeoff died. And they was with J. Prince Jr. and them. Sauce Walka was going off then and said, y'all supposed to been with TSF. Y'all should have hit me up when you come to the city. Now, Lil Kiki kept it real. He's saying niggas don't respect Bun B grind and hustle what they had to do to get there. And let me just say this, Bun B, Lil Kiki said this, he got rights to put who he want on the bill. They gave him that. So any artist that he feel, Sauce Walka feel in a certain type of way because he ain't been on it, or one of his TSF, you know, artists. Now, Lil Kiki was speaking on the struggle that Bun been in, the rap game. We got to salute Bun, and we have seen Bun, what Lil Kiki saying when it come to standing up for the South music, when UGK back in the days. For Bun to still be relevant today after Pimp gone with the Trio Burgers to even have this show. Niggas, Kiki was saying niggas really don't respect the OGs no more, fam, and that's just what it is. Because when Sauce Walka and Lil Kiki didn't go into no name, you know how he moved, but we all know who Sauce Walka, the only one spoke out on this situation about Bun B. Even when he spoke out about the situation on Bun B responded in a respectful way and as a man. But I haven't seen them, you know, in no photos or around each other or nothing. It's a distant respect relationship. But Bun B, Bun B was telling Sauce Walka that he was from Houston, not Port Arthur. Sauce Walka was saying that Bun ain't really from Houston, he from Port Arthur. So Bun had to come back and tell him that he stayed in Houston up till he was like 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? He was born in Houston and went to Port Arthur, then came back to Houston. And Bun showed receipts on what he was saying. So Sauce Walka was wrong, thinking Bun was from Houston when he was saying what he was saying. So when it comes to Lil Kiki and he giving it up for Bun, see, the thing is, even when it comes to the H-Town, even when it comes to Atlanta, once separation, violence, gangsterism, colors, 3-letter label gangs, whatever, YSL, BSL, whatever the case, just like it went on in Houston, Sauce Walka really have separated the whole city, to be real with you, fam. He done went against all the OGs. So when it come like that, niggas can't do business together because they start to feel some type of way, even if they don't say nothing about it. It only gonna be a few niggas that just really outspoken on shit, like talking about, excuse my language. But these just facts, fam. And Sauce Walka is one of them. Sauce Walka wanna be like that nigga in Houston. Everything he said, man, niggas wasn't dressing like I'm dressing now. These niggas was creased up clothes, big t-shirt. Niggas was looking bumming. So Thug had to go back in his photos and show him different designer shit he was wearing back then. And Killer Calion was going back and forth with him. And when you do them type of things, it's just like at Newport. When I was at Newport, it was gladiator school. Wasn't nobody there over 24. Imagine. They had to get the old schools from Commons and Varners that were doing a lot of time to mix them in with us just to cool us down. We had no OGs. Think about it. Wasn't nobody there over 24. Anytime grandma and grandpa ain't around, the family crumbles. What I'm trying to say, fam. So when you try to separate the relationship with grandma, grandpa, and you know, this is what's going on with families now. I just got my meeting. I just got this. When people coming in and doing that type, they on demon time, fam. Separation is demon time. Coming together is God's time. And these just facts. When people come together, good gathering, it's good food, woo woo, you can feel the spirit. You can't feel the spirit if you're away from an individual. You can't vibe with them if you feel me? So what I'm saying is, when it comes to Sauce Walka, he have mastered this, just like a lot of artists we seen in the game. And the reason they have mastered this is because social media and being monetized on it. OnlyFans, all these different things. Sauce, really, I salute him. I'm not taking nothing away from him. But when it come to getting that Bun B, when it come to this Houston rodeo, I think you should have hollered at Bun B privately. I mean, that's the OG, fam. Why go to social media with it? Reason why individuals doing it, to go viral, fam. And to show the world that I'm the next nigga up. It always been like that in the community. You feel me? It always be some young niggas come up harder than the OGs and ready to get the OGs out the way. They like, man, we ain't trying to hear that shit you done 20 years ago. We on a whole new other different woo woo woo. So that's the type of time that we've been on since the early 2000s. I think the OG era left in 1999. That was the last of that. But yeah, when it comes to this situation, when it comes to Houston, fam, you know, I keep y'all updated on situation, but salute to Lil Kiki. You know, he came up out of his hole. And what I mean by that is, when it comes to the rap game, he took a hard fall. And he had some classic records, and he's still relevant to until today. But I will keep y'all updated on situations, fam. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.